Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you guys about how to get flawless skin. Now, I personally do not have flawless skin. Maybe the camera's not even picking up my skin looking as flawless as I wish it would. But this is morning makeup, and it is about 5:41. And I don't know if you guys were able to see that, but it's like around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, almost 6 o'clock. But I want to talk to you guys about a product that I recently bought and I have been in love with ever since I got it. And it is the Makeup Forever HD Foundation and Primer. And this is what they look like. They come in little containers like this. Now, when I picked this up, I picked it up at 40% off because I got it at the Long Beach Hair Show. Now, most of you don't know what that is. It's called ISIS. I don't know what it stands for. I never have. I never even looked it up, to tell you the truth. But I just call it the Long Beach Show because it's in Long Beach, California, and everybody who's in the industry goes for classes, for just learning things. And I went, and on my way out, I saw that they had Makeup Forever. So I stopped and I got swatched, and when I saw myself that day, I looked a horrible mess. Like, I was not cute, and I think I have footage of how horrible I looked that day. But so what I did is I got matched and everything, and they swatched me right here on the side. I went home, I didn't use it that day. The next day, I tried it, I loved it. I wore it to work, I loved it. It was amazing. And I feel what makes it really, really look very flawless is the HD primer. Now, I have lots of primers, like, I have the Stila one, which I'm not going to go get, it's over there, but, it has shimmer to it. This one's matte, and it doesn't have shimmer. Now, I know that they have the ones that are, like, green base, other base, and blah, blah, but I got the clear one because that's the only one that they had there, and this one cost me $18 at the show, and I like using this after I've put, like, lotion on my skin because I have normal to dry skin. Very dehydration is what I always get told, so I try this on. I always apply it all over my skin, get a nice even coat. I let that sit for about 5 to 10 to 15 minutes depending on what I'm doing. The most, at least 10 to 15. And after I do that, I take my MAC 190 brush. And I know I've said it before that I don't like this brush because it has so many bristles that I feel like a lot of the product gets stuck there, and when you clean it, you see a lot of that product. Like, I wish my camera would pick it up, but you can kind of see how it has a golden yellow foundation tint to it, and then, like, right here there's like nothing. Well, I hate that about this foundation brush. So but anyways, so I didn't really like that about this brush, but I didn't have any other foundation brush, and I didn't want to apply this with my fingers, so what I did is I just decided to use it again, and I have been loving the way my skin has been looking. My skin's been looking so radiant, so good. That brush, and like I said, pat it. I'll pat it around, and it'll give me that more coverage that I need. For example, I have acne scarring here, so I'll like pat it in. I'm sure some of it's already came off because this, like I said, this is morning makeup, but I'll use it. Like, for example, you can kind of see there, and I'll take a little bit of the product that's left over, and I'll pat this in. And it gives it more of that flawless finish. And then I use a translucent yellow powder on top, which is from Benefit Cosmetics. And I feel like I'm going a lot like this, but from Benefit Cosmetics, just all over with a big fluffy brush. And I'll show you guys the brush that I use. I use this one. It's no specific brand. It doesn't have a brand on it, but it's very big. And I just like to swirl it around and just, you know, kind of buff it on the skin. I go over the eyes, and I also take the foundation over my eyelids because if not, then you're going to have like this raccoon look where your eyes are going to look completely different. And what I like about this is that it has a lot more warmth to it, kind of. At the same time, I wouldn't want that warmth because when I used to use the MAC, this one's from MAC, this is their Prolong, it was very pale, so I looked even very, very pale, so I would have to use a blush to bronze myself out more. And I've been using the same one. This is the Cruella de Vil one from the Venomous Villains. This is Darkly My Dear. Oh my god, it's like scraping off here. And I'll just take the same brush after I've done that, and I'll like kind of flatten it, and I'll pat it like this because you have product on there. Shake it off a little bit and just kind of do here, kind of like if you were contouring, but not so much. And then I'll take it all over the face. Not that much because I don't want to have too much red in my skin, but this will just give my skin that more bronze, tan, not so pale look because I am very, very pale. Also, if you can get a hold of one of these, like a big one like this, you can totally even just do this. Just go like this, and it'll give you a nice finish with your blush or bronzer, whatever you're using. But that's what I've been doing lately, and it's given me amazing compliments on my skin, because my skin is not amazing. It's not by all means, beautiful, but this is just the best. I've never used a product that's like that. I use powder on top, and I don't feel powdery at all. Like when I use the MAC Studio Finish Foundation, or whatever it's called, the Studio Fluid, whatever it's called, Studio Fix Fluid, I feel so powdery. This goes on super light, and it's just amazing. I feel like I have nothing. I feel like I have nothing on my skin right now, which is my favorite part about this. So I would totally recommend it. If you guys are in the hair industry or anything like that, you can get these a little bit cheaper if you go to like a hair show. This one was $25, normally runs $40. This one was $18, and I believe this normally runs $38. I'm not exactly sure. So I paid about less than $45 for both. So I'm very, very excited that I found that. It's like my new favorite foundation, and it's really been giving me a flawless complexion. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about this product, feel free to message me. Like I said, it's amazing. I love it. I would give it a 9 out of 10.